What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the video. As you can see, in 3 minutes this golden gummy hours event is going to start, and I saw how much you guys enjoyed that last video. I saw a ton of interest in the sprite maxing, and so I'm here for part 2. Here is my second best speedrunning route to get a crazy amount of sprite chests in a really efficient way. One of my favorite parts about this path is you do not have to go through any major POIs hardly at all, other than the spawn. The spawn is the toughest part, but I'm not going to spoil it too much. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy these videos, and thank you so much for watching. Let's jump right into it. So for this sprite path, it's super simple. We're gonna have a chance at 10 plus sprite chests, and that's only if they all spawn. And what you're gonna do is start just south of Lifty Lodge at this tip right here. You're gonna see a launch pad and hopefully a sprite chest right next to it to get us started. Sadly, no sprite chest, but it's supposed to be right there. We're gonna just grab this chest and move on to the next zone, which is gonna be the top of this lift building. On top of this lift building is sprite chest number 2. Once you get to this one here, you're gonna see sprite chest number 2 spawn. We didn't get a rare one, but that's okay. We're gonna move on straight down here. Lots of chests and ammo boxes you can loot to maximize your XP or level up that sprite you get. But as quick as you can, you want to slide down this hill right here. We're actually gonna look for this little mountain because you're gonna slide into this launch pad. Go ahead and hit this launch pad. If you want to grab those chests right there, you definitely can, but we are gonna make our way to the top right section of this main lodge building. Once you're inside, go ahead and try to get inside the window. I'm struggling right now. It does not look like the sprite chest has spawned up at the Lifty Lodge, but that's all right. The next spot is super easy to get to. Once you leave that building here, you're gonna have an optional chest, but you just want to slide down. This is much easier in zero build mode because you're gonna have those shock waves unlimited. But we're heading over to the red and green compound house right over here. So if you have shock waves, this is the perfect time to shock wave across the bridge. And how perfect is that timing? Because at this red and green house, you're gonna see one chest spawn on the outside of the house. This one's gonna be here 80% of the time, I believe. It's actually right there, and of course I jinxed it. It's not there. It should be right next to this tree. For the next spawn, this is only gonna work if you have a key, but you're gonna go downstairs going through the garage. You need to go through the garage and downstairs in the greenhouse, and that's where you're gonna find the sprite chest room here. Get the quests. We've got our little item here to give us more shock bounce. Quack snacks. I don't even know what a quack snack is. Let me go ahead and eat it and see what happens. 50 shield. It levels up your sprite instantly. Moving on, once you leave this greenhouse, we are actually going to be moving south one more time. We're moving to this blue building right here. You can actually see it from where we're at here. Using the crack rocks, we're going to bounce all the way to this building. It does help if you have 7 sliders as well. Makes this a much easier journey. If it spawns, it should be right on top of this building. So if it's not here, that's all right. One of your games, you're going to find it right on top of this little building here. That used to be a gas station. Just a quick recap. We started south of Lifty Lodge. We went up to the ski building, and then you could have found one in this little lodge building here, the giant lodge building. That'd be number 3. From there, we flew over to this little island with the 2 chests at it. One if you don't have a key, a second one if you do have a key. And then you run southeast into this gas station building right here. So now that we're all caught up, what you guys want to do now is you're going to end up going all the way over here. On top of this mountain is going to be another sprite spawn chest. I'm going to go ahead and use those to get all the way up here. And then I'm going to 7 sliders my way to the top of the hill. And you should be able to see a sprite chest up here. Now, even though it's not here now, don't worry, it will be here most of these games. And then you're really close to a sprite extraction site if you want to just bail out and get the rare sprites that you've picked up. Now from right here, you have 2 options. You can head up here to the west of Wonky Land, or you can go straight down to this building here, the little curve in the road here. But I believe you should be able to deal with some storm damage and go all the way to the, what is this, the west side of Wonky Land. So the chest spawn in front of Wonky Land is actually underneath this ramp. So as you can see right here, super easy to get. Got another med kit, got a king sprite. There's a quest you can start here, but that's gonna be for another video. But from this spot, you're gonna go directly southeast to this little building right here, the corner of the little curved road. You're gonna see it makes total sense once I pull up here. Here it is, guys. This little compound section right here should have another sprite chest. Let's go ahead and find out if we can see one. Currently, I do not see one, so I'm not exactly sure where at this location it's supposed to spawn. I haven't seen it yet, but it is at this location. Do not worry. Gonna hit a little med kick, as you probably should if you're at this point. But the last spot is very, very easy if you've made it this far on the loot path. The final chest that you can expect to hit every single game without too much of an issue is going to be on the snowy mountain once again, but this time you're going to go to the southmost side. Instead of before where we were up here, you're going to be down here now. And I am assuming that this last chest spot is going to be by these ice cubes. Now there's also a small chance it could be down here by the lift or maybe by these rocks, but I am 99% sure that last rare chest Sprite is going to be up here by those ice cubes. This was just a custom lobby to show you guys the path. I'm about to be testing it out in some real games live on stream for the Sprite hour that is starting right about now in 6 minutes. So let me know what you guys think of the path. Like, comment, and subscribe for more giveaways, XP guides, and Sprite guides. We'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Happy 4th of July. Peace out.